Hey everybody, it's your boy Abran Maldonado. This space of AI and education is constantly evolving. Weekly, I usually tell people. And sure enough, true to fact, this is exactly what's happening. Google was behind the scenes working on updates to Gemini and releasing the Google Workspace for Education with amazing updates to Gemini right there in the learning management system for all of you to access. So here we are. I wanted to make sure that I deliver this news to you right in real time and I show you how best to maximize your abilities with AI. So usually when it comes to learning a new technology, especially with AI, it's a bit of a pain in the butt, especially for educators who are so used to the technologies that they're already using. Anytime I introduce a new technology, teachers are always rolling their eyes and saying, oh, not another one, not another software that I have to learn. But the game changer here, I'm in the middle of a session with teachers, and there was a big press announcement, a big press release announcing the integration of Gemini for Education within Google Classroom. The eyes opened up, everyone brightened up, stood up in their seats, and they said, oh, I'm already using Google Classroom. I would love to check this out. I personally didn't have access to Google Classroom because I'm not an educator, but they did. So I said, great, let's pull it up. And sure enough, teachers pulled up Google Classroom right there on the spot. And right in the left sidebar, you see a Gemini icon. As soon as you click on that Gemini icon, all you see is a full library of presets where Gemini and the team at Google did the work of delivering preset prompts and everyday use cases that teachers will come upon within Gemini. Now, mind you, when you select some of these, some of them are just preset prompts that take you right over back into Gemini, but it's doing it within context. It's taking you from the classroom setting, from your learning management system, from a tool that you're already familiar with, and bridging that to their tool, Gemini, to make it all make sense and connect the dots for you. So it was a natural element for them. And you saw the light bulbs go off, and I had to stop talking. They were off to the races. They knew exactly what to do with this tool, how to lesson plan, how to really structure their classrooms right within this toolkit. It was amazing to see. And I was really excited for them, and we're off to the races. And I can't wait to work with you all and can't wait to see what you all do with this technology now working within your own domain. So now if you find your way to Google Classroom, you'll now see that there is a left sidebar here and access to Gemini. So when you click on Gemini, you now have a whole suite of Gemini AI tools for educators. Now this takes a lot of the guessing work out of how to use AI for the classroom because they did a great job here of leveraging and setting up for you some amazing resources and some presets to get you started, such as outlining a lesson plan, generating a quiz, releveling text for students that read at different grade levels, or even creating a rubric. Now, if you see here, there's dozens to choose from. And a lot of these have been thought through by other education experts over at Google, thinking about the best way for you to use AI in the classroom. Now, if you notice here, these with this star icon next to them, these will take you into a Gemini session within the Gemini interface. Now, what it does is it takes these titled prompts and creates long form prompts to get you started. So for instance, if I go down here and select create a math story word problem, you'll see it kicks me out into Gemini. And if I click this drop down to expand the text, you'll see the long form prompts to generate that query around generating math word problems. Now, you can certainly edit this text, refine it to make it more personalized to your class and whatever stage you're at what grade level you're teaching at the moment. It'll ask you if this looks good. Can you tell me a little bit more about your goals with this set of word problems? Absolutely. You can actually either type it here below or you can just edit right within the prompt by hitting the edit prompt button here. So if I say I'm teaching volume to fifth grade students, let's see how it responds. Now notice I'm in the 2.5 Pro model mode. You have some other options here such as 2.5 Flash, but you want to make sure, especially for math, that you stay within 2.5 Pro. Now, there might be some limitations in your usage capabilities of 2.5 Pro, so check with your administrator or your tech admin to make sure that your license allows you for enough outputs at the 2.5 Pro level. So let's go ahead and hit submit. Volume can be a lot of fun for fifth graders. To make sure we're on the right track, what specific skills related to volume are you focusing on? Multiplication of cubic units. I know this because I was just helping my son and my daughter with their fifth grade math around cubic units and volume. Let's see how that goes. This is great because it really gives you a great chance to further personalize this for your class. And it's going to ask you a series of follow-up questions to make sure that it's not just going to assume what you need help with in the resources that you need, but it really lets you guide it along the way to produce the type of materials and resources that you're truly looking for. So going beyond that example, we'll go back to Gemini, and you'll see here that there's other opportunities to do more with these resources below, such as creating a gem. So if I select creating a gem, if you're familiar with ChatGPT, it's similar to making a custom GPT. Creating a gem allows you to guide a Gemini session with a very specific purpose in mind, such as being an 8th grade math tutor. So you see here, I generated one to be an 8th grade math tutor. If I select edit, you'll see here in the instructions, the clear instructions that I've laid out for this specific chatbot to follow and to not do anything else, to discuss any other topics beyond 8th grade math, and to serve in a tutoring capacity. So now anyone who uses this gem or this customized chatbot will only be able to use it for learning 8th grade math. Now, in the same parameters of your tech admin, you want to make sure that you are given permission to share this so that way you and your other educators can collaborate and share resources when each of you make your own custom gems to share it not only with your peers and your other teaching colleagues, but also with the students for them to use as well. So the best way for you to navigate to these resources is to find the Gemini menu option here within your Google Classroom Learning Management System dashboard, and really just have fun with it. Play around with it. There's a lot of administrative tasks, assessment generation, quiz generation that you can do within this. Obviously, the low-hanging fruit is creating instructional materials and lesson planning. And my favorite is differentiating and personalizing an entire curriculum and lesson plan around a student's neurodivergent and personalized learning needs that might be requiring accommodations through IEPs and 504s and what have you. So a lot of fun here to be had. Try it out and best of luck. Now you have the best of both worlds. You have Gemini and you have your primary learning management system all at your disposal without you having to leave to go to any other platforms to achieve and maximize what you could do with AI. All of this lives right in your primary tool that you use on a daily basis with your students.
If you like this video, subscribe to our channel and explore more at aiu.courses.